So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, always trust yourself, that divine inner guidance, it's inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the money coming from. I'm going to ask about career, money, prosperity, abundance, and then also ask about love today. I think we should do a little bit of a balance. So let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Messages for the collective right now on prosperity, abundance, career, finance, money. Please and thank you. Oh, hey, you got some luck on your side. Look at you. You guys always get this energy. The 4-leaf clover, the lucky energy. I have so many different decks, and this message likes to come out for you. So you're hitting that tic-tac-toe. You're winning the game. You have luck on your side. The wheel is spinning in your favor. Anything that you do right now will be very prosperous for you. So for some of you, it could be all around facets of your life, not just that project you're working on or a goal you're pursuing. It could be a partnership. It could be love. It could be, I just see multiple goals that you have all at once. And you're going to get the right solutions in all of those areas. These are such tiny little letters. What else? If you believe that you're lucky, you'll create abundance on that mindset. I mean, you guys should recognize how lucky you are. So maybe it is changing your mindset a little, looking at blessings, looking how much you have gained, even from things that you have gone through that were difficult. You gained something from that. You grew, you changed, you switched directions. You have bigger awareness of yourself, others, your environment. But this energy does keep coming through for you. So, I mean, maybe you haven't felt like this luck has come in yet. It's definitely on its way. But maybe it starts with your mindset, believing it's on its way. I like that it has a little extra message. Your perspective is shifting your growth and stomping on your luck. So it's all about your perspective. You have these beautiful, lucky clover energies popping on out into your life. But if you don't believe that that is meant for you, or you can't handle it, or you're not ready, or blah, 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 then you're going to walk right by it. Not take a hold of it, maybe not even see it at all. So this is all starting with your perspective. But I do see you snowballing, more and more coming in, faster and faster, where you're following the right lucky trail on something. So let's go to this is the life and career oracle. It's a very big deck of cards. So I want to show you something. I think I just saw that 4-leaf clover. I did. I'm going to just show you that because it was in my line of sight as I shuffled. If it's meant to come out again, it will. Let's get a little more clarity for you guys on luck. Anything that you do now will be prosperous for you. Let's get one more message. What else does the collective need to know right now on life, career, abundance? I hear connections. And I don't know why a unicorn just popped up in my mind. Maybe something is really rare, really different. The unicorn makes me think of magical energy. It also makes me think of purity, purity of heart. Maybe you connect to unicorns? Let's get one message for the collective, please. Oh, wow, you have some long-term energy coming through. So I am getting, for some of you, this might be not just a long-term goal. It might be a long-term relationship. It could be a business partnership. It's something that is coming in that's meant to last. Through the ups and the downs, trials and tribulations, beautiful moments, and weird days. Maybe somebody is thinking about marriage. There are 2 rings here, but this makes me think of something eternal, but also coming together and yet individuals. I don't even know what this message says. It could also be balance between masculine and feminine inside of you. This is an opportunity that can turn into a long-term career move. So you're going to want to stick around for a long time because your heart's in it. Or you will be asked to commit to a person in exchange for more money. So you could be here raising the bar. You could be becoming a manager, even starting a business. If you're starting a business, you might have a business partner you work really well with. Getting a raise, getting a promotion. And if it's not a big promotion right away, it's something that wherever your base is that you start, you have the potential for so much growth. It's not something that's going to stay stagnant. And I'm not getting for all of you that this is growth in money. I don't think for all of you it's necessarily a raise, but it's something where you grow. You gain more experience. Maybe you use that down the line, but I'm getting that your internal growth or your growth with whatever you are learning, your project, a new skill, something like that is where you feel like you have this abundant blessing in your life. Let's get another message from this deck on long term and luck. Oh, I hope she's not too loud. One more message for the collective, please. Star power. That's a lot of big energy. Some of you guys are meant to be in the spotlight. This is not your 5 minutes of fame kind of situation. This is something where you're going to keep coming back around. I'm even getting keep like reinventing yourself. Maybe there is somebody that is the star in your little you movie that really inspires you, you admire. But I don't think that star is up there on its own or her own or his own. I think somebody wants to bring you into the spotlight, bring you into the picture. I hear be a part of the process. You need engaging work. I mean, this is where your heart is in it. That's why it's long lasting. Because when your heart is into it and you're really feeling it, you're going to want to keep reinventing yourself. You want to keep coming back for more. You get to do something, not you have to do something. That's the difference. You are a natural actor for some of you. Maybe just some of you are very good with different people, personalities, even just your personal form of expression. It's not the information you're talking about, it's how you deliver it. And some of you might be an influencer. Or, maybe some of you do something like this. You let out a video or something, it's just that one thing that gets out there, luck's on your side, and all of a sudden you catapulted to the stars. But I'm getting, don't get in your own way. Don't be afraid of success. Don't be afraid to be new and still learn. Even if you're at the top of your game, you're always going to be growing. You're always going to be changing. You have to be adaptable. just go with it. I'm getting, if you follow your heart, your mind will catch up. You are attracting fame and fortune. I am getting that some of you might have this fame and fortune energy around you, but I'm getting for most of you, you still want privacy and simplicity. I don't know why I'm thinking of the difference between LA and New York. Maybe LA or New York City, but I feel like maybe in LA, people are noticed, there's paparazzi and taking pictures, and you can't really like just go out for coffee, man. Just in my stretchy pants today, trying to go get something at the store. And then I think of New York City and the difference, and so many people are into whatever they're doing that it's easier to be normal if you're not normal. I hope that makes sense. There's something different about New York City. It's not that if you're famous, you're not noticed, but you still have like, I don't know, you still feel kind of normal, like you can blend in. People might still notice you, but you can still go out and about in your day. And I don't know, maybe some of you want to be seen, you want pictures taken of you, but I kind of feeling a little more of that New York kind of energy, where even if you have star power, you want to use that for the influence to help others. But as far as your own life, you sort of want your own little beautiful pocket of peace. I know that's not for all of you. So let's dive into something a little different. This is the Divine Feather. Let's do a Divine Feather message. Clarity on long-term star power, luck, new opportunities, new prosperity coming in, changing your mindset, following that 4-leaf clover lucky trail of energy, stepping on stage, stepping up to bat. This could even be, if it's that, you know, where you're kind of private, you're still this star influence to the people in your sphere around you. You're still seen as a star. Maybe you're excellent at giving advice. Somebody always feels like you give good guidance. You see something from a really nice perspective. That could even be somebody you're thinking about. When you're around that person, you kind of feel uplifted. You wish time didn't go by so fast. They see the star in you, the best in you. And they always kind of give you some wise advice that's supportive. They don't want to dim your light. So let's see. Let's get one Divine Feather message. What's one message for the collective to be helpful to know right now? Please and thank you. The Oriole. Oh yeah, you're getting creative. You have a new adventure, a new venture coming through, a new chapter. You got to think outside the box though. On a new creative venture is in the horizon. See it as a positive change. So it is stepping out of your comfort zone, being a little new at something, trying something a little different, learning as you go. I get a lot of this like expansion and learning energy as you take the steps. You don't have to know it all at once. I kind of want to clarify these with a tarot deck, but then let's switch to the L.O.V.E and clarify that with a tarot deck. So let's use this one. I haven't used this in a long time. I have two of these. I have not just one, but two matching decks of the Housewife's Tarot. So they're really cute. Let's just get a little clarity on the energy going on between star power, luck, Oriole, and long term. What is the overall foundational energy? Let's do a progression for you. Let's see energy you're coming from, where you're at right now, and immediate energy you're moving towards or need to know about. So what is the past energy. The influence, the inspiration, or I get I'm going to say an itchy nudge, maybe a little pusheroo. Past energy on all this prosperity, this movement forward, new ventures, new creative outlets, being noticed, being seen, and long-lasting energy. Oh, you got the Knight of Swords. So something came through really fast. This is a very fast night, and you may have to be a little bit rebellious, or you're kind of getting this little bit of a rebel energy. Maybe somebody even is a little bit of a rebel and they inspired you to do something a little different. This is the one that would think outside the box, unless this night has the big old blinders on. So I always kind of get multi-dimensional energy with the Knight of Swords. It's Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. Sometimes it is a very good thing to have those blinders on for a little bit, because it gives you super focus on that goal, on that thing, and you don't get distracted with all the things along the way. You just have that one direction you know you need to go. But you can't keep those blinders on forever, or eventually you're going to miss the bigger picture. You always have to kind of just put them on a little bit, you know, zoom in the telescope for a little bit and take it off. You have to readjust and look at a different perspective. This is a very smart individual, although sometimes this night gets over analytical in the old mind. This night has to use to learn his heart, because then if the mind is analyzing something to be a certain way, to come up with the solutions to it, it sometimes can be the overthinker. And if there's no heart involved and the heart is pulling something else, there's always going to be kind of a lack energy. But usually the message with this is you might have to turn on a dime. You might get somebody coming through very fast. They want you to get on that motorcycle and go on a ride. Take it for a spin. But you have to be smart. Make sure you put on your helmet. Prepare for a situation. I am getting preparation on something. Don't follow others because you think it makes you look cool. Follow your gut. Be the one that is the trendsetter on what is cool and what is not. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I just feel like he should be wearing a helmet. Well, maybe he has it on the back there and you don't see it. Maybe he's just, I mean, he is kind of sitting there with those girls looking at him in the back. So maybe he is just like, you know, doing a little comb-a-roo of the hair, being seen before they puts on the sexy helmet and takes off. So this could also be somebody leaving or coming to you. They usually have a sense of purpose. They speak pretty clearly. Unless this person is upside down, they are kind of a dumbass. They don't prepare before they rush into something. They never take the blinders off, or they always look at too wide of a perspective and don't have a focus on something. It does look like there is a little lovey energy here, a little crusheroo, even with this Knight of Swords. So maybe, but I'm getting mostly rebel. You have to be a little bit of a rebel here. So let's see where you are right now, or what you need to know about for the energy going on inside and or around you. What does the collective need to know right now on energy inside and or around? Please and thank you. Oh, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you need to be a little bit of a rebel and get out of a situation. This is where you're a little bit stuck, or you feel stuck. And you know what changes that? Your mindset. It could also be someone else is making you feel stuck. In that case, you got to take your power back. Look at you're on the weird, like it's like an olive and bacon. These weird hors d'oeuvres. You're stuck on this little plastic sword. So, I mean, there's always a way through. I feel like you have to roll with something or roll a different way, and you're going to kind of find a way to wiggle out of a situation. The Eight of Swords is just believing that you're trapped. It doesn't mean you are. It's only a minor arcana card. which means you have the power to switch this up. I mean, if this is energy around you, it might be how someone else feels, like always kind of stuck. Maybe the luck is not on their side. That would be a belief system. Maybe there's help around you. If you ask, I mean, this guy here has a nice fancy comb sword, and he could probably like get you out of that situation. And this is not a gender thing. This could be male or female. Maybe somebody has the right, the right like balls, drive, a little rebellious energy to really see something a different way to get you or out of a situation, or you have the balls to be truthful with someone to let them know that, you know, you're not really stuck in that place that you're not comfortable with. Maybe you've just been uncomfortable so long you don't think you deserve this lucky energy or something more. You thought because of blah, 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 you had to stay in this situation forever. And that's not true, because life is all about chapters and changes. It's not about sticking around in a situation that makes you that uncomfortable, bound all the time. Like you never get out. You're always sitting there making those hors d'oeuvres. It's such a weird card. All you have to do is change your mindset here. Because upside down, this is getting out. This is finding the right way through, getting your stability, looking at something through a different perspective. And usually you have to go the side door. You have to go the back door. You have to go around the long way or find the shortcut. There's a different way through. You just have to believe you're going to find it and believe in yourself that you can do it. So where is the energy moving towards right now? It could also be a plateaued energy too, with the Eight of Swords, like really plateaued, which would not be this, you know, long-term investment. Or even the Star, you can be that star and just kind of not be like under the horizon. Doesn't mean you don't shine bright. You're just, it's almost like if the horizon didn't change, you wouldn't be seen. It's not that you're not there. I hope that made sense. It was kind of interesting to see. So if there's a long plateau, like a really long boring energy where you don't feel any growth, you don't feel any changes, you don't feel like you even want to be there anymore, you got to be the one to make the change. So what does the collective need to know about these changes? That's a lot of thinking energy too. I feel like you or someone else has got to get out of logical land a little and start using your heart. I mean, that would be what is engaging. Also, maybe some of you are getting engaged. So I saw that engaging, and that makes me think of an engagement ring. One more message. Where's the collective moving towards, or what do they need to know about the immediate energy in the future, please? Oh, well, you're heading towards balance. This is really beautiful. And very nice segue into the love part of the reading, because you have the Two of Cups at the bottom. Beautiful. This is, look at this card. He's like dressed up for Halloween. There's ghosts behind. Maybe there was a ghosting situation. I mean, this devil's pretty cute. It doesn't give me devil energy. It kind of gives me a little stinker, maybe a little bit too much sugar. The Six of Pentacles is where there's even an equality of exchange of energy. So if there was not equality or reciprocal energy in the past, you recognize when it's there in the future and you make the changes needed to not overgive, to also open your hands and arms to receive and say thank you when the right energy comes through to help you out, because you don't have to do everything on your own. And it's always a back and forth energy. But if there was anywhere in the past that was not like that, that's not what you're moving towards now. That's what you've learned about that energy where you just kind of getting stuck. You don't want to be stuck. You want there to be out and in flow, ebb and flow energy all the time. Sometimes this is a gift of time, attention, energy. It feels valuable. Sometimes wisdom, but this is a gift of energy that changes your balance in your everyday world, which feels good. But you have to use your discernment. If you have that entire cookie plate right there, I think it's not about eating all the cookies or you're going to get a bellyache. Maybe you can share it with those ghosts behind you. It's about sharing when this comes through. But I'm getting a little not an overindulgence, wherever that's coming from, on your part or someone else's. And now let's segue into the love part of the reading with this beautiful Two of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. It's so beautiful. You're taking hands with someone. This is a partnership. Here, it's recognizing non-reciprocal energy, unrequited love, something that is not growing, something you can't see yourself being in for the long term with your heart all in it and letting it go. Here, you can see all the possibilities for the future. You can dream so many dreams of what you can do together. This does not have to be a love partnership. It can be a great business partnership, a creative partnership, a friendship. But you have to, I would say you want to have more experiences, because it doesn't really matter what level or how many years or days it's been that you've known each other, lifetimes even. It's that you always want to have more memories. You always want to keep having something. I keep getting that like renewal energy. Like doing something a different way. So maybe it's about new experiences. This could be a brand new partnership for some of you coming through. But usually it's where two people want to be together. They want more time with each other. This is somebody you do open your heart with and you feel comfortable around. So let's segue on into the love and see what's going on with this Two of Cups. where is it? I have this. So let's do this to branch in between the abundance and lucky and long-term part of the reading with your creative projects, what you're pursuing, your career, maybe going back to school, what you're learning. To ask about love, partnerships, relationships, romance, whatever this is you're thinking about. It could just even be a little glow up you're doing yourself. But let's do one. I think this is called the Postcards from the Universe on Love and Connections. Let's get one message to bridge this reading together. You needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. These big sillies, the universe. It's all about love. How people share their love and show their love is different for everyone. Sometimes love is long lasting, but when it comes to this is not superficial, this message. It's very deep. It's on a soul level. Because your souls, see somebody else as a divine, beautiful soul just having a human experience. And we have many experiences and many chapters. It's just kind of giving somebody a little grace if they're not so good with showing how they love. Or if it was a love that was not long-term and went away, it doesn't mean you don't still have a connection on a soul level. Let's get one more. I like these cards. One more. You needn't worry. What would love do? Do you know why it's easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aww. The universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. Maybe a big feet, or you're into like Bigfoot kind of stories, UFOs or something like that. I like that random message came through. Maybe you start a cool conversation with someone about some interesting subjects. Just kind of passing back and forth your ideas. What would love do? L is for the way you look at me. What's that, love? A little jazzy song came through. All right, so let's move along. I have this beautiful, huge deck by Spiritual Infusion 1111. It's called Divine Truth. It is gigantic. I didn't realize this deck would be so big. So let's just pull a couple cards on love. These are sort of how somebody is thinking about you. But that could be anyone. This could be at a soul level. Maybe somebody you've known for lifetimes but haven't met yet in this one. Or, ooh, these cards are so slippy. Hold on, I lost like half the deck. Or it could be somebody that you are thinking of. Really deep in your emotions. I think what I'm going to have to do is split this in half. I'm going to have to do this like the tea leaf oracle. So let's just split it in half. Get some messages for you guys. Or this might be somebody thinking about you and you haven't thought about them in a long time. But I think for most of you, it's probably somebody you're connected to pretty close. So what is the opening message? Bridging this beautiful, I'll show you this again. Two of Cups energy for the collective right now, please and thank you. What do they need to know that maybe they don't see? Or they haven't heard yet? That's irresistible, because you're irresistible. Even with, I don't know, what, I'm gonna guess like 100 cards here. This card is giving you a message. You glow differently. You shine like a star. It's like you're glow in the dark. You stand out, at least to one person in particular. You are irresistible. Somebody can't resist you. You are the best they've ever had, and you have their undivided attention. I mean, if you are the star in somebody's life, and they just, no matter how long it's been that they've known you, you always get more and more interesting. They feel like you being in their life is this burst of good luck, that good fortune that came out of nowhere. I just see that you just keep piquing their interest more and more. I mean, there is a message of intimacy here. So maybe you've already been intimate with this person. Maybe you have not. Either way, I'm getting that it's being thought about heavily. And you have, this person's not thinking about anything else but you. Undivided attention. They probably are trying to go about doing things maybe in their day, when they're driving on their motorcycle. And I'm getting that even if other people are looking at you, or other people are looking at this person, they're not noticing them. You're not comparable. So let's get another message for the collective. What else do they need to know on irresistible? Another message to be helpful, to gain some insight, maybe something you weren't aware of. Memories. Yeah, somebody can't stop thinking about you. So I am getting that for most of you, this is somebody you know, because this is nostalgia. But it could also be that if you meet somebody and they are new, it is somebody thinking about how they want to make more and more and more of these. How even if they've had only a few days with you, the memories of you stand out way bigger already than anyone else they've ever been with. The memories we made together forever replay in my mind. Our love is immortal. I just thought of My Immortal by Evanescence. I think that's the first song. Oh no, Love came through. So it's you, whatever I said before, and knowing somebody at a soul level. Maybe they're not there right now, but it's almost like the universe brought you together. Get another message. What else does the collective need to know? It's like you're hugging the universe. I thought of sunlight in your universe. I know that's come through before in readings, but that song is so beautiful. think our love would be something real if I could change the world. You also have star energy in that. It's interesting. Remember I said something about the star being underneath the horizon? At least to this person, you're never under the horizon. You're always the North Star. What else? Be helpful. We'll get one more and then we'll get a couple from the other half. Oh, you have a chasing. Somebody wants to come back. Maybe there was a chaser runner energy before in the past. It was always kind of back and forth. Somebody's coming back with flowers. Counting cars. Counting blue. Is there a song, Counting Blue Cars? I can't think of who sings that or how it goes, and I'm not sure why that just jumped in. Maybe you have a blue car. It says regretting their past actions and realizing that letting you go was a huge mistake. So I am not getting that this is somebody chasing and somebody running away. I'm actually getting the opposite energy with this. Maybe somebody went away. Maybe that happened in the past, but I feel like I want to say there was just a let go. So maybe if there was a rubber band or something was like holding on you, or someone else just kind of let go. So maybe something was over. Maybe they let you go. And now somebody's in regret because of that. I mean, they can't stop thinking about you. You're incomparable to anybody else. And it looks like somebody wants to make amends or come back around. And it looks like they're coming fast. They might be coming really fast because you have this Knight of Swords. This might happen like you might, maybe now you'll expect it, but maybe you don't expect this at all. Kind of comes out of nowhere. I would say if that energy is coming in really fast, I do want to, like I'm getting slow energy. Maybe just take it slow. Even if there's a lot of chemistry or something coming in, still you slow that progression down a little bit. As much as you can. Because I do think it's a long-term thing. I don't think somebody wants to come in and then book it again. So, what is this? Advice? I looked at this, so let's take this. Did I say something before about a friend that has wise advice? I think I did. It was all this ketchup. You're like sitting down with this. It was like sitting down eating ketchup and French fries. I've been asking my friends on advice on how to handle the situation with you. That can go either way. You can have friends that give really bad advice if they don't have any, they only have their own experiences. And I don't think you're the same experience that any of them have had. So maybe take some, or maybe they're taking some of that advice with a grain of salt, but maybe there's a really good person around them. If it's somebody who supports them, wants the best for them, sees how much they deserve love, they're going to give the right kind of advice, especially if they're talking to you about you with them. They can probably see that it's meaningful to them. So let's go to the other half. Let's see if there's any other messages. Irresistible memories, chasing. What else would be helpful for this long-term energy? Coming in, coming back, lucky energy. Two of Cups, romance, and memories. Something else for the collective to know. Something else for you to know that you weren't aware of. Maybe you felt that you need to hear right now. Yeah. This is such a cool card. I actually put this upright. And I just stared at it. So let's take that as the bottom and then pull some tarot. So somebody feels like you're not just irresistible, you're the best friend. I mean, if you have that kind of balance where you have a friendship, that is something that would be long-term. Somebody always has your back. You always support them. And if it's a good friendship, it's not even about distance or time. All of that is an illusion. Because when it's this kind of energy, when you do come back together and you have that true friendship, it's almost like no time went by. You can kind of jump right back in. And this is somebody who really wants to communicate with you. I mean, if you're coming back around and you are having this irresistible energy, luck is on your side. If it's going to be this long-term kind of energy, it needs to be also based out of friendship. You want that person you're with all the time to be your best friend, your confidant. We share everything with one another. You get me. Somebody feels like you get them. They can be themselves around you more than anyone else. And yet they're still thinking about you. It's like you're really on someone's mind. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about you. You are the one for me. I just thought of the song Satellite, that thing around by Dave Matthews. So it's probably somebody that you are thinking about as well. You have pretty big memories with. But even if you're not, just know there's somebody out there who is thinking about you a lot. So let's see what they're going to do. Let's go to the tarot. Yeah, let's use this one. I have the summer holiday. Let's just sort of get a picture of what's going on as far as love, romance, relationships for the collective right now. What do they need to know to be helpful and insightful? Please and thank you. That's a lot of cards today. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I know it was a little different. Go back and forth. Let's just get some quick messages to be helpful right now. Energy going on in friendships. So for some of you, this just might be a friend coming back. It is not a lover. You're just, even as a friend, irresistible to somebody. Being around your energy is uplifting and infectious. They realize that you've always been this beautiful star in their life. And somebody misses your friendship. And I like this. Luck is on your side. The wheel is turning. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is thinking about a specific date or possibly having memories of all that time that has gone by and wasted. Is there a song that's like Wasted Time? I don't really have a thing, Wasted Time, something like that. It also looks like a calendar here. Maybe somebody has a specific date in mind. I don't think it's necessarily about having a specific date, although maybe you need to go on a date and you do need to plan something. But do know that there's always a new season. There's always, that flipping of the month, change of the day. So when the wheel spins, what is this? 10:10. Maybe something at 10:10. Let's see. There's dates on here. Where'd my glasses go? It does say the 6th. The 6th, the 17th is the check. There's a holiday on the 19th, a birthday on the 23rd, lines cross on the 22nd, notes on the 24th and 29th, a star on the 30th, and a check on the 25th. That's a lot of days out of the month. So when this wheel spins, sometimes you're at the top of your game, and sometimes it's like the minutes take forever, and time is not moving at all. And sometimes you don't want it to move. You wish it would last forever. But no matter how this Wheel of Fortune spins, you have to find your center. Step back into control over any situation that comes. Don't be flung off. Something comes all of a sudden out of nowhere, or those gears get stuck for a little while. It's all about how you maneuver or oil something or wind that clock back up and keep going. What does the collective need to know on the Wheel of Fortune? A change is a-coming. That's Major Arcana number 10, and that's a big energy to come through. That's more of a divine timing situation. It's all about how you handle it. Page of Pentacles. Well, somebody is coming in with a small offer. You're going to look at this. You got that ticket again. Somebody's coming in with an offer. A tangible, real offer. But this is that taking it slow. Because it's just a page's energy. So it might just be a small little text message. A small phone call that you get. That offer where you got to start new. You got to be the newbie. You got to start fresh. You got to try something again and regrow, relearn. This is somebody who has enthusiasm, not just to gain knowledge on something, but they want to put their hands on that opportunity and be there for the growth. If this is an upside down energy, it's a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus like energy. It's someone who starts to read the book and realizes that, you know, those books that take you like a chapter, or let's just say this is a show on TV and it takes like 2 or 3 episodes to get it going, know the characters are, and then it gets really juicy and good. This is the person that kind of loses interest before they get to the juicy part, or starts to do something, and because they're not the professional right away, or they're getting it right away, they get frustrated and don't see their true potential if they just gave it a little more oomph, gave it a little more go, a little more experience. Don't get frustrated if there's a growing pains or a learning curve in the beginning of this partnership or whatever you're doing, because this just has to do with your 3-day reality. It could be a younger energy around you. Sometimes they're children, somebody who has a lot of potential to build something, but I'm getting it's either a message or it's just you feeling young again in a situation, and I'm even getting if something like never got off or was always off the ground, it's like taking that energy that was up there in the airplane and grounding it. Here you are at a transition. You not only have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the bonus card. You got your ticket. Sometimes I see that pentacle as the golden ticket, but you've decided you are strong enough to handle it. This is actually 2 ways. This is either your whole journey between the Fool and the World, or this is the in-between stage when you let something go at the world. You had a big, beautiful ending. The chapter is done. You're ready for a new beginning. And you're welcoming it with open arms. You got the ticket. It's time to take the ride. You know, let the ride begin. Every chapter that comes in. So let's get one more message. Just to sum this all up, let's do this one. I like that it asks you questions. So what is one more message for you guys? This was a big reading today. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed it. One more message to sum this up for the collective, please, and thank you. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What's keeping you stuck? What what are your thoughts telling you that you believed in before that are getting you stuck and not bringing this luck into your life, or not allowing you to see that it's right there? Something might be right in front of you. Ooh, glasses. Let's see. Can you kind of see this? And I'll read the back. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is your first limiting thought comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. That would be that 8 of Swords. So it all starts with you believing what you desire is possible. There is such abundance in the universe. Anything is possible. And it is possible that even if you have a very specific desire, you always have to keep the box open, that maybe there's something even better for you, that your soul, that God's source, the spirit realm, the divine has in store for you that's even better. So Don't put a lid on the box. Have bigger horizons than you ever dreamed, because you're meant to have it all. Today's soul action is it's time for an upgrade. That's whatever I kept seeing before, the reinventing yourself. Like, glow up. Time for an upgrade. But, you know, it's everything. It's not just physical. Oh my. There's a motorcycle. Hey, where's that motorcycle dude? Where'd he go? Maybe something's coming really fast. It's time to get started with that upgrade. Look your belief in the eyeball or the eye. Where did it come from? Did somebody else tell you that? Was that bad advice by people around you because they don't, you know, believe in themselves? Or they never had experiences, or it's what they were taught growing up? Or, you know, did you develop this belief from things that didn't work out? What beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. We all learn all kinds of weird crap in our life. And sometimes when you have that self-awareness that, no, that's just a load of crap, you have to say, or I've learned something, or I had, you know, an epiphany over here talking to somebody else that had a different experience, or you just believe that you deserve better, and having faith in yourself and source. And then all of a sudden you change your beliefs, but it's having awareness that you can replace them with better beliefs. Happiness, love, peace, joy, possibility, abundance, prosperity, and luck. I love you so much. I hope this reading is helpful for you. You have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and I love you so much. I'll see you very soon. Bye.